It's Madden NFL 24 on EA Sports, and we'll see Evan Ingram. He's coming off a game where he had the hot hands, over 160 yards receiving. It's the Giants and the 49ers on Thursday night primetime.
From the future site at Super Bowl 60 in a few years' time, there's a look inside Levi's Stadium here in Santa Clara. Today, boy, what a matchup. Two NFL franchises with so much history, so much tradition, getting set to do battle here, as it'll be the New York Giants taking on the San Francisco 49ers.
Hi again, everyone. Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. And, Charles, you take a look at these 49ers as they enter play here. Now, losers their last time out, so they'll look to make amends here.
And one of the best ways you can do that is to be at home, and they are. They're going to try and ride that home crowd and that wave of emotion to a victory in this one.
On the other side of the field for the visiting Giants, an early... As of this morning, summer officially over. It's time for autumn football, and we're underway on EA Sports.
This taken in right around the goal line. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
So here's the first drive now for the 49ers.
And leading them out, a man who has led his team to the conference championship game the last two seasons, winning it 2 years ago. Here's Joe Burrow.
I love just about everything about him. Love his game, love his makeup, love his moxie. One of my favorite words. This guy's a competitor. Gritty, tough, you name it, he's got it. But he did throw an interception in last week's game. That contributed to a loss. And despite the fact he threw 3 touchdown passes, he's going to be out there redoubling his efforts and trying to play better.
Yeah, boy, it is tough to bring him down that time. He surges forward. He's going to get a full 6 out of that. Second down. Burrow looking to pass. This is Smith to the ground. Touchdown, 49ers. Devontae Smith, his 3rd touchdown now on the year.
And the 49ers march right down the field in 3 plays to claim the early advantage. Extra point by Bass, up and good.
And that makes the score 7-0. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. So here are the Giants ready to start their initial drive of the game.
And they'll be led out by an exciting athlete, 4th overall pick of the draft out of Florida, Anthony Richardson.
And frankly, this is the type of game that a great quarterback relishes, because 0-2 on the road, everything's against him and his team. No one can expect them to win. Sometimes you band together real tight in that situation, and if he plays really well, they've got a chance to get that done.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31.
Here's Richardson to throw.
And that'll be incomplete.
Well, he certainly didn't like what he saw all from the coverage on his primary reads, and he didn't even have any luck trying to get back to his safety valve. Give defense a credit. Coverage was in lockdown mode everywhere.
Left side complete to Lockett. And he will have a Giants first down by about a yard. It's a gain of 5 on 3rd and 4. The Giants at 0-2 here to begin the season. And listen, they made their share of mistakes in these first 2 games, CD, but talking with them in the days leading up to this one, doesn't seem like they've lost any confidence.
I would agree with that, and what they told us was that they weren't planning on making any drastic changes. They didn't see the need to shake things up. They were going to continue to plow ahead. They felt they had the right guys on the team and in the locker room, but they do have to start winning some games.
The numbers in last week's ball game for Wilson.
8 catches, 84 yards.
And I'd certainly expect them to use him quite a bit because he runs excellent routes, has good hands, and knows how to get open.
A couple of first downs on the drive already, as they'll go from the 47 now on first down.
And a pretty athletic run right there as he's going to get this down inside the 40.
First down, Giants on a pickup of 14. Now, look, that wasn't a huge gain, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings, that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch the ball?
Absolutely.
You know, hey, he should have touched it more last week. They weren't going to make that same mistake, and they've taken care of that early.
Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
Richardson.
Going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30.
Michael Dana
in there to get him. It's a loss of 5.
Off play action. Richardson.
A short throw to Ingram. That'll go for a gain of 7. And 3rd and 8 now. Charles, Thursday night game. I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So as you said, you shrink the playbook, pick out the plays that work best for you. You know what else you're looking for? Who are the freshest guys coming off the last game to play on a Thursday night? Guys have a little extra pep in their step. You go to them early and often.
1st and 10. Here's Richardson with it.
They'll lock him with a grab over the middle. And he's taken down at the 7 after a gain of 7.
2nd down and 3. Ball on the 7. Now it's Richardson.
And did he get the feet down? Yes, touchdown. Evan Ingram, a 7-yard touchdown grab.
And the Giants respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own.
Santos with the extra point, and we are tied at 7. That one in the books as a 12-play drive.
And Evan Ingram able to finish it off with a touchdown reception.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
Back out there comes the 49ers offense ready for their second drive.
And they come into this one off the loss over the weekend. But you say if you're going to play a Thursday night game, this is the week to do it.
It certainly is because you get right back out there. You don't have time to dwell on things. And look, your game plan is going to be a little more limited, but so is theirs. So that's when you just appeal to your top players. Guys, you make plays in this one, we out-execute them, we can walk away with a win.
This is 2nd and 8. On 2nd down, a run with Hall. And he'll be stopped up at the 26 after a gain of only a couple. You talk about this Giant defense.
They're a top 5 unit right now against the pass in the league. In fact, they sit at number 5.
And for all the routes to keep an eye on in this one, they've got to find a way to take away the crossing routes. Those are the ones that when a receiver catches it on the run, those can really hurt a defense. defense.
The Niners have the first down on a gain of 11. And CD, defensively, you're going against a hot quarterback coming off a 3-touchdown game in their victory a week ago. But what's the big key for them to try to slow him down?
You ask all the tough questions, don't you, partner? Because with this guy, if you blitz him, he takes advantage of that man coverage and burns you. But if you bring on those extra DBs, he sits back there and does what he wants. To me, it's going to be those DBs. When they catch the ball, big-time tackles really put it on those receivers.
2nd and 10 now. Burrow. Open man is Kyle Pitts, his tight end. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 43. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
Someone sharp in this game. I mean, a touchdown pass in the first drive and comes right back, and he's flinging it around really well here.
A really nice throw there to pick up the first down. You kind of just feel a laser focus and confidence about him, and I think we saw that this week, didn't we? Talking to him and the coaches, they felt good about his performance coming up.
Yeah, I was really impressed with that last practice we saw when they went through 2-minute drill, when they went through all the different situations. Ball hardly hit the ground, and I thought, yeah, he might be locked in for this one.
Throwing again, it's Burrow. He's got his pass-catching tight end, that's Pitts. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 25-yard line. Burrow will throw. That's caught by the rookie, Quentin Johnston. So the completion good for 6 yards, and it's 2nd down.
At the 19-yard line.
Boys, you got this.
Here's Burrow. Got this complete to the tight end Pitts. And the Niners are going to be set up with the first and goal here as the tackle made at the 9. They'll run with Hall. And he'll get about 4 there as he takes it from the 10 down to the 6.
As long as you've been the air attack that's gotten them down here, but now is where you start to lean on that running game. That's a good pickup there on 1st and goal.
One more time with Hall. And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
It's now 3rd and goal.
They're passing here, Joe Burrow. And it's complete. In the end zone, touchdown, 49ers. Quentin Johnston, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the 49ers have now taken the lead. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And they are losers of 2 straight coming into this Thursday night game. Is it more difficult, CD, when you take a losing streak into a quick turnaround game like this? Giant football, and we're ready to begin the 2nd quarter. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. Yeah, Richardson back to throw it. And this one into the hands of Ingram downfield. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down.
24-yard gain on the play. And the Giants first down.
On 1st down, Richardson. He hits his target, Lockett. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Richardson looking to throw this. That's to a former 49er, Kendrick Bourne.
That's tough to play zone defense when they can just curl up right there in front of you.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, we talk about finding the soft spot. Defensively, how do you make sure they don't find a soft spot like they did there?
Tough to do, because what they normally will do is run routes that'll pull you out of that spot that they want to get into. That's what we call not taking the cheese, right? Don't go for the mousetrap. But it's hard to do because when you see a guy cutting that in that direction, you tend to go towards him.
1st and 10, Richardson looks to throw it.
It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
So it looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But this defense gets 2 more stops. They can keep them out of that area.
And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. It'll be a gain of 6, and that'll make it 3rd down.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Richardson shotgun on 3rd down.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. They couldn't contain Deshaun Hand that time as he gets home for the sack. So on comes Cairo Santos now for the field goal try. This one from 35 yards away. Santos' kick is up and through, and they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10.
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
So here are the Niners to take over on offense. They were losers a week ago to the Rams, but they've got the lead right now as they start this drive 1st and 10. So he stopped for no gain, and that's going to bring up 2nd down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained. So they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or 2 miss, but that window closed quickly. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that'll leave them with a 3rd and 2.
They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. They'll run with Hall.
Able to avoid him. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it over past the 35.
First down, right back to Hall. And a strong run that time as he's across midfield and down to 43.
11 more yards that go around, a 1st down as well.
On 1st and 10, it's Hall.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
They suspected that it was a power play up the middle coming at them, and boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on 1st down.
Now a throw here, hauled in. It'll be a gain of 5, and now it's 3rd and 3.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd down, here's Hall.
And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a 1st down. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Now Burrow. That's into the hands of Pitts, the tight end. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. They will throw on 1st down with Burrow. And his throw is incomplete.
And their back's up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
And he'll be taken down near the 20 at the 21. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. Now it's Burrow. And this is going to be incomplete. So 2 3rd down conversions on this drive, but not able to get a 3rd, and now they deal with 4th down.
Tyler pass on for the field goal. A 38-yard attempt.
The kick by Bass is good.
And that moves them up by a touchdown now at 17-10.
So a nice kick there as they add 3 to the lead.
And from what I've seen so far, Brandon, I think they've been the better of the 2 teams here in the first half. So even though you want the touchdown, I think that's a nice job there to put 3 points on the board.
This fielded right at the goal line. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18.
The New York set to take the field.
Winless to start the year at 0-2, and now they get the Thursday night game here in Week 3. So, I don't know, does the fact that they're back out so quickly, Charles, help or hurt their cause?
Oh, I say unequivocally help, because you always want a Thursday game earlier in the schedule rather than later, just because the grind of the season hasn't really set in yet. But also, if they can get a win here, they get a mini open week, recharge a little bit, and carry some fresh momentum into the rest of the season.
Now Richardson. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Brandon Jones picking it off.
The rookie was trying to push it downfield, but the safety bit him.
And he'll learn that you have to hold the safety. And you do that with your head movement, your eyes, sometimes your shoulders. Hold the safety so that you can get back to the throw that you really want to make. He got so excited thinking his guy was open that he made it easy for the defensive back to go get the football.
First down. Here's Burrow. Over the middle to Smith. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done.
And they get 17 more on that one and another first down.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. He'll get this one into the hands of Lewis. Will go down as a gain of 6, and it'll be second down.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the Giants' 9-yard line.
Now it's Burrow.
And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
That is the first time that they've targeted him that he has not come down with a catch.
He's caught everything that's been thrown his way, a dominant pass receiver that can break down any defense, because when he's doing that kind of work, it really hurts you on the back end.
And he holds it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. A great effort there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Niners go up by 2 touchdowns. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And the lead now up to 14.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away.
And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. And the Giants ready to come out now.
And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
And Richardson slides down after evading the defense, and he moves the chains.
The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half.
Richardson to the air on first down. A short throw to Ingram.
That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Richardson's throw here will be caught by Wilson.
Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. Flushed out right. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down. The Giants going to burn their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. So on second down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half. From the right hash, this from 53. Santos' kick is up and through, and that will get the disadvantage now back down to 11. So the 3 points here, they're still down, but they put somewhat of a dent into that lead going into the break.
Anything helps when you're trying to chip away at a lead, but they do know that they're going to need a little bit better effort in the second half.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
And with time running down, they go down to a knee. So we have reached halftime here in an 11-point contest. As we'll send you eastward to Orlando. Standing by with that EA Sports halftime report now is Jonathan Coachman. Take it away, Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. And welcome in, everyone, to our Timberwolves.
And we will... The Giants set to get the football, and they trail here as we get back underway in the second half.
Khalil Herbert to return it from his end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
Here's the Giants offense now getting set to start the third quarter.
And they're on the short end of the scoreboard here. Charles, what adjustments, if any, do you think they need to make for the second half?
Well, paraphrasing the gold medal hockey winning coach Herb Brooks, I just say you continue to play your game. Throw the ball. They had success doing it in the first half, so make sure you keep getting the ball to your playmakers, a little bit more to the perimeter perhaps, but above all, play your game.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
From the shotgun, Richardson.
And his throw here is incomplete.
At this point in the game, in the situation they're in, partner, these incompletions that we're seeing, they need to turn into positive snaps, and soon.
Richardson on 2nd and 10. Oh, he had a man running free, but he overshot him, and it's incomplete. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Richardson. That ball nearly intercepted, but he could not hang on. A pick there certainly would have been nice. Instead, at least, it'll be 4th down. On is the punter man as he boots this one away.
And that one hits at the 7, but bounds into the end zone, and that'll be a touchback. Here's a look at the 49ers offense as they make their way out for their first possession of the second half.
They'll start on the ground. Hall.
And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down with a nice little gain.
A good down to possibly take a shot, and in fact, they'll come up with an empty backfield on 2nd and inches.
And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line.
Only a yard there on the keeper, but that's all he needed. 1st down.
31-yard line.
Burrow looking to pass. Short throw caught by Pitts.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
2 yards to go, 2nd down. Running left, it's Hall.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Al-Shahir on the tackle. The tackle made back at the 37-yard line.
They'll drop to throw.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Niners 1st down. They needed 4. He doubled that. He wound up getting 8.
And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing, playing against a good quarterback like he is, to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front, defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
Burrow will throw. This is Smith with a grab. He is out of bounds inside the 45.
22 yards there, a 1st down.
And Burrow going to throw again.
Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
Well, momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
First mistake for him in the ballgame as it's intercepted. It's Nakobe Dean with a pick. And the Giants are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 24-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
Over on the sideline, hoping to hit that reset button between possessions. Last time out, they had to punt it away. This time, hoping to finish this thing off in the end zone.
Give them 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. And they'll keep leaning on the run game. Back to the ground. And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
From the gun, he'll hand this off.
And he's going to run into a brick wall right in the middle of the field, and I don't think he got there. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a 4th down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. It'll be a 39-yard punt, no return. And the Niners will go on offense. 1st and 10.
This offense ready for their upcoming series as we get a look at the former Heisman Trophy winner, Devontae Smith.
And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. How many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this, but it's usually not by himself, is it? Usually it opens it up for other people to have big games as well.
All again on 2nd down.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, and now they go from 2nd and 2 to a tough 3rd and 4. Here's Burrow.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have it for the Niners' first down. He's able to get the 3rd down conversion.
They go play action with Burrow. And it's complete right back in the hands of Smith. And he is tackled inside the 40, now right to the 35. Another first down as they call his number again. He's got 15 yards here. They're passing here. Joe Burrow.
Short throw caught by Pitts.
And he works free. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Throwing again, it's Burrow. Touchdown 49ers. Quentin Johnston, his 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year.
And the Niners are able to widen their advantage. Extra point by Bass, up and good.
And the lead is up to 18 now.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. From the end zone, here comes Herbert. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. 1st and 10, it's Richardson.
Finding Bourne here over the middle. And they're able to get this one across the 35. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Richardson looking to throw this.
This complete to Lockett. And that's good for a gain of 6. And that will bring up 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 44-yard line.
Hands it off out of the gun. And a lane slow and materializing there as he'll get maybe a yard up to the 45.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
And they'll run on the inside handoff. On a determined run there as he's going to take this all the way down near the 40. The 71 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night. Richardson to throw off play action. This ball caught by Strange.
And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
First down, Giants.
Here's a handoff out of the gun. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
Well, thanks for joining us here on a Thursday night in the NFL. Third quarter, 2nd and 10 coming up. Richardson out of the shotgun.
He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down.
Oh, partner, just a second earlier, and they might have had him because they certainly thought they were going to close in and drop him behind the line of scrimmage, but he had just enough time to dodge the pressure, and he ends up getting yardage before being stopped.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect. So on comes Cairo Santos now for the field goal try. From the right hash, and this one just a chipping. Santos' kick is up and through, and that'll get the deficit down to 15. So that's 3 field goals for him now, but heck, he's not even halfway to his career best of 7.
Seems like the 7 field goal games are the kind of games I always get assigned to in my other job. Let's hope for this offense's sake they can start cashing in on a few of these drives.
And he will be taken down here on the return on what will wind up being the final play of this 3rd quarter. 1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here in Santa Clara.
I'm one, right?
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Now, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
Now it's Burrow. This pass out wide to Hall. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. Straight ahead is Hall. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. Move the chains, a gain of 7 on 3rd down.
When the defense just simply can't get off the field on 3rd down, and we all know how important that down is for both sides of the ball, you often feel like you're just a step behind whatever they're doing offensively.
And one of the differences in this game, no doubt, 3rd down conversion, and that is going to be a story they'll talk about after this one. On the counter, it's Hall. Gets around him. And a pretty athletic run right there as he's going to get this down inside the 40. 11 more on that one and another first down.
I think we're seeing the effect that runs like that are starting to have on this game. They're a little bit slower. That front 7 reacting to the football, almost like body blows in boxing. Slow them down, and they're really starting to take over in this game.
And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. That one goes for 24 yards.
The passing game continues to be their friend. Even with a stable lead here in the 4th, Charles, they're going back to that well.
Yeah, with their overall philosophy, you know that they trust their quarterback. He's been able to throw it well. They continue to throw these safe passes. Who can blame them?
Throw over the middle, going to be caught here by Pitts.
And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a 2nd and just a few inches left.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches. At the 5-yard.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. And it's complete. In the end zone. Touchdown 49ers. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown of the night.
And the 49ers look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. I've heard you use the term put-away drive, and that right there seemed like the definition of a put-away drive.
Yeah, it certainly just pops right up out of the book, doesn't it? Because up 2 scores already, just wanted to possess the football, keep converting and picking up first downs. And if the drive ends in 3 points, that's terrific. If it ends in a touchdown, fantastic.
An extra point by Bass, up and good. And the lead opens up now to 22 points. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
Now out come the Giants.
And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the fourth quarter. This would be their third straight defeat. 1st and 10. Here's Richardson with it. This one to Bourne, and he's got it. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. An ideal beginning of the drive there as they'll get 20 and a first down. Here's Richardson to throw. He'll complete this to Ingram as tight end. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. 26 big yards on that one. It's another first down. A 3-score game here late. You can probably rule out the comeback, but certainly some kind of a moral victory to be had if they can get a few more points to close things out. And to that end, a nice pass play there to push things downfield.
Yeah, and we know in this league, a loss is a loss, and no one wants anything to count as a moral victory or, boy, something that feels a little bit cheap. But if they trim that lead down to just 2 scores, that's still a benefit to this squad.
A nice little screen. They get 6 on first down. Ball on the 27. Here's a 2nd down and 4.
At the Niners' 27-yard line.
Richardson working from the gun. Open man is Bourne. That catch puts him over 70 yards receiving now as he's got a first down.
It's a gain of 6. First down, Giants.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7.
85 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on. Richardson on the bootleg here.
Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, he certainly thought he had a window to push that ball downfield, but as soon as he released the throw, the corner was there to slam that window shut.
On 2nd down, they'll run it here. And trying to push forward, but he is going to be stuffed up in the backfield. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up.
Richardson.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Giants. Kendrick Bourne, a 9-yard touchdown grab.
And the Giants have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. So a little bit of a letdown there defensively. I mean, look, you're still 2 scores to the good, CD, but things may be a little more uncomfortable than they had hoped.
Yeah, if you'd kept him out of the end zone there, this game's over. You've locked the door on him. Instead, it's still open a little bit, and they've got a puncher's chance.
Richardson will throw for it.
And this is going to be intercepted.
Brandon Jones picking it off.
It's interesting that when it comes to 2-point conversions, even heavy run teams tend to throw the ball in these situations. In this case, this one was intercepted.
Yeah, they weren't fooled. They were ready for the pass, picked it off. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Niners set to take over on offense. If they can score here, they have a chance to make this a 3-possession game and all but put things to bed. And they'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. Now Hall to start the drive.
And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he can even get started. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down.
They'll go again with Hall.
And he'll take it ahead to the 28-yard line.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming up.
And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need.
Picked up by Trey Brown.
And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line. That is the play they needed in a 2-score game here in the 4th quarter.
No doubt about it. They did what they had to do to give themselves a chance to get back into the game. They turned it over to the offense. They are now in charge.
Now they need to execute. Here's the Giant offense now as they get ready to take over here.
The interception was a great starting point, but now they need points pretty quickly, down 2 scores.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
Second down, here's Richardson.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Got the connection here to Bourne.
And he will have a Giants first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Yeah, Richardson back to throw it.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle.
Now it's Richardson. Oh, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Play action. Now Richardson.
Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36.
4th down, desperation time. Here's Richardson. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line.
On 1st down, Richardson. Over the middle and complete to Wilson.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Giants football here as we welcome you back.
Here now, 2nd and goal. Richardson looking to throw.
Out to his left. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line.
This crowd doing all they can. Here's 3rd and goal. Richardson.
Escaping the pressure right. And they're going to get to him. A sack. Sack back at the 9-yard line. The field goal doesn't help. They're going to go for the 6 here on 4th and goal.
Richardson.
And it's going to be batted down. And we'll go the other way with the football. They can't hook up here on the 4th down pass attempt. And this 11-play drive is going to lead to nothing on the scoreboard. Well, they had to take one final shot at the end zone, but now things are looking really bleak.
And I agree with that totally. You had to take the shot if they did score. You know, whether you call it a miracle or not, you line up, onside kick, get the ball back, throw one more in the end zone, who knows? Had to take the chance, just was unsuccessful.
The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on 1st down.
Now the Giants will use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Here's Hall again. And he will have a Niners first down. And that ought to be the one that seals the victory.
And they take a knee. So the victory here for San Francisco, and they've got to feel good.